Hey, it's Cooley if you don't know, and a little update on some findings that I've found. It's about YouTube and VLC. If you don't know, VLC is a open source media player that you can get at I believe it's videoland.com. Let's get started. So yeah, you are actually able to load YouTube videos on VLC. I just found that out completely by accident, expecting it not to work, honestly. But it does, and here's how you do it. When you open VLC, hit Control N. This will let you open a network path. In other words, a web address. So in the address field, you enter the URL for the video. One thing you need to know is that if you want the higher quality, you have to specify it. You do so by adding an ampersand FMT equals 18 or 22. And 18 is pretty much a standard quality right now, and 22 is a little bit higher. So recommended thing to do, check the box labeled Show More Options and set caching to some value between 1500 and 3000 milliseconds. This will allow VLC to buffer that much video time before it starts playing. Now here's some advantages to using VLC over YouTube. For one thing, you get true full screen. You do not have to deal with like YouTube junk at the bottom or at the top or anything like that. You just get full screen niceness. Secondly, and this will apply more to people with multiple monitors, you can full screen and work with other windows at the same time. This is something that I personally have been looking for a way to do, and with VLC this is happening. Now granted, VLC is definitely not perfect in this implementation, but it's definitely helpful. And third, much lower CPU usage. Now I've gauged using a YouTube player to play YouTube video and using VLC. This is using YouTube under the Google Chrome browser. Playing a video in full screen under Google Chrome can take up anywhere from 30 to 50% of processor time, while VLC will use somewhere between 1 to 4%. And so this allows your CPU to be busy doing other things that are more useful. Now here's some advantages to using YouTube over VLC. First of all, obviously YouTube features, rate, subscribe, comment, annotations. You won't get those in VLC. Secondly, easier selection of video quality. You can use the quality picker at the bottom right of any video in order to select the quality. Whereas if you're doing it in VLC, you have to specify the quality using the FMT variable. Thirdly, easier to follow playlists. If you're trying to follow a playlist in VLC, you basically have to either enter each one manually, like as you go, or enter them all at once before you start, and then you start the playlist. And of course in YouTube you have the playlist feature at the right hand side, which is, well, usually easier to do, and slightly more graceful buffering. Now this is basically the whole YouTube being stupid kind of thing. Sometimes videos just take forever to load. Well, YouTube does try to buffer ahead some before it actually tries to continue playing, whereas VLC will kind of stutter along if it runs out of buffer. And trying to pause the video and let it buffer really doesn't work that well. So here's what this means for the Let's Play of the World channel. I'm going to be trying to provide VLC playlists for completed Let's Plays. Now there is no time frame for this. It'll be done when it's done, and if it's not done, don't ask about it, because it's not going to get anything done any faster. There's no guarantee, because sometimes the method of using VLC just decides to not work for no particular reason. There's some videos that it might try to skip because it can't load. I don't know why, but so yeah, there's no guarantee that any of that is going to work. Hopefully it will. As a result, there's no support. If it doesn't work, don't come crying to me. This is out of convenience sake for people who might prefer to use VLC, but you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. I did, you can too. It's not hard. And I'm going to be trying to provide normal quality playlists and format 18 playlists, just for the fact that, once again, buffering is kind of a pain in VLC, and normal playlists are generally going to load smoother than format 18. Although, obviously, format 18 is a lot better, and normal is kind of blocky and yuck. Well, anyway. So that's what's going to be going on, and let's hope it works out. The playlists, the VLC playlists, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to host those yet, but I'll put them up somewhere and I'll let you guys know. I'll probably put on my I have a web space that I use for various things. I might just put it on there. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. So, until next time, I'm Cooley if you don't know, and see you next time.